As graduates of the Moore Family Department of Chemical Engineering and Material Science, you are the heirs to a proud history. This is a department that pioneers smart oil-filled technologies, advanced simulation and modeling of materials, as well as multiple faculty named among the top 35 technology innovators in the world. This department event is a special opportunity to celebrate with your cohort of peers, your faculty and staff that you work so hard and closely with the last several years. I know this feeling well. As a department chair of chemical engineering from 1991 to 1997, I've got to see where the real work of the school is done, at the department level. This is where you have found your calling. The fellow students we have devoted the last few years to learning and mastering a shared discipline. I hope you all enjoyed the main Viterbi undergraduate celebration earlier this morning. For graduate students, I look forward to celebrating with you at our 6 p.m. virtual ceremony later today. As you are graduating, I wish all of you a great career and fight on.
Julie and I and all the Moore family wish you hearty congratulations for your major accomplishment, graduation. And we want to thank all the great professors that helped you along the way. Any graduation is a recognition of years of academic work and success. You are to be commended for staying the course and finishing this part of your voyage. This is a significant graduation because all of you were impacted by the COVID pandemic. This certainly seems like a big impediment right now, but I think I can add some perspective to the pandemic. Both my parents were alive during the Spanish flu pandemic. That horrible disease killed about 0.75% of all the Americans. If the COVID pandemic was as deadly, over 2.6 million souls would be lost, or about 500% more than we have suffered. Of course, one person's loss is greater than any statistic. The interesting thing is that my folks were passionate about education and taught us constantly, but never once in their entire lives mentioned the Spanish flu to us as kids or young adults. That tells me a lot. I think as you move on, the major disruption will become a minor blip on your radar screen of life, and your families, careers, friendships, and unlimited success that you have garnered from your graduation from USC will far outweigh this pandemic. Let me add a little more perspective, primarily for the younger graduates. Your life is much less certain than it has been in the past 4 years. Sometimes uncertainty causes fear, but with uncertainty comes adventure. Enjoy and cherish your coming adventure. Also, you have received tons of knowledge from the fabulous professors and classmates here at USC. Try to avoid the mistake I made. When I was a new graduate, I thought knowledge was equivalent to wisdom, and it is not. Wisdom comes from perspective and time, and in my case, learning from the mistakes I made. Actually, as a graduating engineer, I learned more and became much wiser in the first year after USC than all my time at USC. My advice is to celebrate your graduation. Enjoy the mystery of your future adventure. Be patient with yourself. Learn from your mistakes and forgive your mistakes. Congratulations to all and fight on.
Hello everyone, I'm Professor Andrea Hodge and I'm the chair of the Moore Family Department of Chemical Engineering and Material Science. I want to welcome everyone to our graduation celebration. Especially, I want to extend my warmest congratulations to all of our bachelor's, master's, and PhD graduates. You made it! I know it has been a difficult year, but you have persevered beyond all expectations. We're very glad that this year you had the option to attend the in-person ceremony with 2 of your family members. We're also having a series of these virtual events to allow the departments to further congratulate your graduates, so thank you very much for attending. Our department lies at the intersection of all engineering disciplines and sciences. We are technology enablers, whether it's producing life-saving vaccines, materials for space exploration, or developing new and greener energy technologies. Our research and teaching focus has given you the tools to drive change and lead to new discoveries. You have all the tools to change the world, and I hope you do. We're looking forward to having you back on campus later on as visitors or continuing your education. Remember that MFD will forever be your home. We hope you keep in touch and let us know about the many cool things you will be working on, and tell us stories that will inspire those who come after you. Now, as a material scientist, I want to send a big shout out to our materials masters and PhD graduates. You're an amazing group. Congratulations. I hope that you always remember things such as edge dislocations, crystal structures, or amazing modeling groups, and of course our composite center. Remember that everything is made out of something, and that something will be a material. You will always be busy. That's why it's so important that we have these outstanding chemical engineering and petroleum engineering partners who also synthesize and produce materials and chemical solutions. Professor Shaggy and Professor Malstadt will talk a little bit more about our chemie and petroleum graduates. In the meantime, once again, I want to congratulate you. Great job, and fight on.
I'm Noah Malmstedt, the Associate Chair of the Moore Family Department and a chemical engineer. I would like to specifically congratulate those of you who are graduating today with a degree in chemical engineering. In particular, the undergraduates. You've learned to design distillation columns. You've learned how chemicals are manufactured. You're ready to lead the next generation of revolutionary, sustainable chemical technologies. To the master's and PhD students, whether you're discovering new cancer-fighting molecules, making breakthroughs in understanding how fluids move, or designing new reactors to make chemicals sustainable, you're building the world of tomorrow. To all of you, you have come through what is probably the most difficult academic year in at least 50 years of American university education. You have every reason and every right to be proud of yourselves. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you go into the future to do wonderful things. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Professor Shaggy, the Director of the Petroleum Engineering at the Moore Family Department at USC. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all of those who are finishing up their education with a bachelor's, a master's, or a PhD degree and graduating this year. You've all learned some amazing solutions to engineering problems facing the world. And we are hoping in the years ahead, with your talents and capabilities, you will even add newer and better solutions to that, whether it's in the area of materials engineering, chemical engineering, or subsurface or petroleum engineering. We remember you, you remember us, we take pride in you, and we hope that with your capabilities and your contribution, you will be also bringing a lot of recognition to your department. Best wishes to you, and fight on.
Hi, everyone. MFD staff would like to congratulate all of our 2020 and 2021 MFD graduates. And we would also like to congratulate staff member Monina Latargo, graduating this year, 2021. We cannot express enough how proud we are of each and every one of you, and we couldn't be happier. We wish you nothing but the very best in your future endeavors. Always remember to be the realest version of yourself and to fight on.
Fight on!
Congratulations!
our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our